58.
Yay. First time back. Let's watch where we're going. All right, luggage is here. Tanner is using both hands.
Somewhat.
And we're going straight to a fuel dock. This month would have looked a whole lot different if it weren't for our friend Jolyon lending us a reliable dinghy. The purpose of this trip was to get as many projects done as humanly possible in a short span of time. Tanner's tendons are fully healed, but his mobility is only at about 50%. The longer he's away from physical therapy, the longer we prolong his healing, and we had work to do. Oh boy. Oh, just a few barnacles.
Yeah.
Very deflated dinghy. It had been 3 months since our friend Travis discovered our broken fridge, and we were horrified at what it would smell like.
I know what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be worse than the head project.
I took the little mat covering off and I already smell it.
Rocking and rolling.
When you wear that, you sound like Michael Myers. This is like corroded, babe.
Funny.
Damn, I've never seen it like that.
Oh, where's all your...
It is. It's really bad. I think I'm gonna have to... My stomach is like moving.
All your supplements are in there.
It's bad. Spirulina and stuff, that already smells bad. And then it's like awful and it's hot. I'm just trying to think like...
Do you like this mask?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do anything in there without throwing up. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. I will throw up. Huh?
You can still smell.
It's bad. The chicken juice that's causing the most stank. I know how to breathe out of my mouth.
Okay.
Throw it. The cooking is not going to be good quality. Oh, that's covered in mold. Interesting. I'll pour this out. Oh, I got smelly. I have tablets.
Best invention ever. Didn't smell anything.
The vinegar was burning his eyes. This is a uniform.
You got the scuba mask for the vinegar. Other mask for the smell. It's working out great.
You're a soldier.
Say
sir.
what you will, but it's effective.
You're a fridge cleaning soldier.
You're damn right.
You're damn right. So pleasant. I'm just super proud of us that this is day 2 of us being back here after 3 months. Moving a way to breathe.
I'm over here like this.
Once that was behind us, it was pull apart the boat time. Not a space left untouched by tools.
Just, already balls deep in projects. Some electrical work done. Our quick remote for our windlass that makes it go up and down was corroded all the way through. This has been a previous issue, but since I installed one at the helm, it's not really been that big of a deal. But since we were able to go back to the States and come back, we were able to get a new remote. Wired it up. Already playing with the murder weapon.
You need supervision.
Not allowed to use it without being watched.
No, I was watching.
Some finishing touches, about to wire in the quick remote, just plugging it in. I just finished wiring and installing the new one.
Right on.
Only been wanting one of these since Puerto Rico, which was over a year ago.
Yeah.
Previously, we only had one of these buttons work. Now we have both.
Day 2 when you're just already tackling things.
Yep. Gotta get some projects done.
Yeah, babe, I'm proud of
There's a
you.
lot of things to do.
Good morning, squad. We have begun troubleshooting for the fridge, and Tanner is walking through his Nigel Caldwell book, and we're just kind of trying to rule out some things. It could potentially be a temperature gauge issue, could be it needs more refrigeration coolant, it could be working too hard for the space that it's trying to cool because we have a massive fridge, and we're just kind of chipping away at things before we go to the store. And there's a place oh my gosh, this is so close.
She's short cycling. This means it just keeps turning on and off. I think it's the temperature sensor, but as you can see, it just clicked off and on. I think it's the thermostat because it's blue. Looks like this.
Ah.
I'm not 100% sure because this is my first time trying to work on this, but I would imagine that that's what keeps kicking it on and off.
Yeah.
Because it says on the system itself, just shut it off and wait and restart it again and see if that's the issue. Because the fan's working just fine, everything looks good over here. I don't know what the refrigeration situation looks like, but I am using this book as of now because I'm not sure, but I'm gonna figure it out. It's the best book ever. This is not sponsored. It's just the Bible. So yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
What are some of the questions that you're going through?
It asks, like, is there a fault, if it's running or not, first of all, if the unit runs, which it's running, and then I skip that whole section and I go to the part where it says it's kicking on and off. It's asking if the compressor is hot. It doesn't feel hot at all. None of this feels hot. Unit cycles on and off. Is the condenser hot? No. Test, feel the condenser, blah, blah, blah. Next. Unit cycles on and off. Is it undercharged? Check the refrigeration level.
Cheese.
Alright, so we have the new thermostat installed. I'm not going to lift it up because it's in there.
I show you.
The old one, the other one looks the exact same. It's just got white wire.
Okay.
And then we got the little cover and dial on it, and we're going to turn her on and let's see if this fixes it. She's on.
She's on.
I don't think that's the issue.
Have you ever seen those memes where it's like, you have a problem, you should try apple cider vinegar?
No.
It's like people comment and they're like, I have this issue and I've already tried apple cider vinegar. Oh, there's that start. But it's not short starting as much as it was last time.
It is. Damn.
Oh, okay. So Tanner is using a spray bottle with Dawn soap and water to spray all the lines, or all the, like, just spray all the lines in the fridge to see if anything bubbles on the refrigerant lines. So we're looking for a leak. We probably will end up filling the refrigerant because unfortunately, even though we thought we found the culprit, it's still doesn't appear to be charged. Actual. Ugh. God. Looks like barbecue sauce. Oh my god. It's so gross.
What is that?
Ugh. I feel like it's either honey or like some kind of like barbecue sauce, but probably honey. That's kind of like what it looks like. I'm definitely not smelling it because it's covered in mold, so. And it came from here. Because I cleaned this one the other day, so it came from the top and it dripped down into the bottom. So this is another reason why I don't recommend buying things in plastic bottles. I'm sure that the plastic gave when it was stowed or wherever, when it was like not, you know, it was so hot in here. So I'm sure that that's probably what happened to that honey bottle. I just have to show you guys this crazy situation.
Yep.
So we need to get this battery out. It is dead. It's our 4D battery for our bow thruster and windlass.
I can't get this off. They cut this back. I don't know how they got this in here, but
Like,
we're gonna find out.
it will not come out the way it's in there. I don't even know how it went in. We've just been fighting to get it at the right angle. And on top of that, he's got like less strength than normal, of course, because of his wrist.
Yeah, I got one arm trying. Don't judge my methods, I'm just trying here.
Yes, we eventually had to cut into the boat because there was not a single angle that released that 100-pound plus battery from where it laid. And believe us, we tried. And after buying a new battery, we struggled with getting it onto the boat, sorry, no footage, and into its slot.
Howdy.
Did you need assistance?
Yeah.
I'm here. Let's do this.
That. And here.
You're strong. Into its new box. Oh, there you go. I liked the way that sounded.
Done for a while.
I know, sweetie.
Sweating.
Oh, shit. We're in.
How we doing?
We're in the hole. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Update on the fridge. The guy came out again for us this morning, the fridge tech, and he did a little charging, but it doesn't look like it really needs that. We think that everything is fine. The backing plate, like the cold plate for where we keep all of our freezer stuff, is probably a bit too small for our fridge. So that might be an issue that we'll have to deal with eventually. But for now, it's cooling and we should be able to use our fridge as normal soon. I have a funny story for you. Before bed, Tanner and I will set up our little area where like we have our fans. So we put like, 3 fans around us. These little guys and one by our feet. And the other night, Tanner's like, I need stuff up here so that I can put the fan up high. And he's like, give me this bag here. And I said, absolutely not, sir. This is my headboard. So this area right here is my headboard so that my pillow doesn't slide backwards. I've got my phone, my sticky phone, stuck there so that it can't move back. And when I first told him that, I could barely get the words out. I was laughing so hard because it just hit me that like sometimes this is just part of boat life.
The day consisted of wrapping the mast with mast boot tape to prevent leaks, especially because nasty weather was upon us, and celebrating our friend Jollion's birthday. We were able to spend his last birthday here with him as well, and let's just say this year was a bit more tamed. Before we knew it, we were off to St. Kitts. After much consideration, this is where we decided to leave the boat for hurricane season. The St. Kitts boatyard was kind enough to let us tie up for a few nights prior to our haul out to prepare for storage. We dropped the sails and stowed nearly everything down below. time had come to get her in the slings. Watching your home be lifted out of the water to dangle in the air is always nerve-wracking and fascinating at the same time. Let's just say this entire process was different than anything we've done with our boat in the past. The haul-out area from which the boat is lifted from the water to the actual boatyard where it will be stored is separated between a very busy street. So yes, Bandit had to cross the street.
So I was walking, filming the drone just like this, walking around, and I stepped right into a fire ant hole, and my feet are on fire. My lord, they hurt.
Then we watched as the travel lift brought Bandit to different holes in the boatyard, all of which were not the right fit. Eventually, the staff had to dig a new hole to accommodate. These guys were awesome. It was definitely a relief to have her fitted in a safe spot.
This is a new experience for us. It's very interesting. We're getting put in a hole with some tires. See how that goes. It'll be easier to get into it though, because when we were in Grenada, we were like so high up on stilts. So that'll be kind of nice that we can just bring our luggage down from like a couple feet instead of what it was in Grenada. So
After what felt like one of the hardest days we've experienced in boat life, getting Bandit Hurricane prepped, sorry for the lack of footage, we packed our luggage and said goodbye, for now.
Oh, damn.
that was just like a lot in a couple days. I think I'm just ready to get out of here. I'm really hungry and tired and filthy, and like I'm relieved. She just told us that a taxi was coming. So I started crying. I'm just ready.
And we are exhausted, beat up. This is crazy.
Hurricane Beryl hit Carriacou Island on the morning of July 1st, approaching Category 5 territory. The storm devastated nearly every structure on the island. Carriacou was our home for months last hurricane season, and we were very close to hauling out our boat for this season at Tyrrell Boatyard. Our hearts break for all those whose lives are forever changed from this devastation. Spearheaded by Spice Island Marine, the Adventure Cruise, and a team of sailing YouTube content creators, Rise Grenada was born. We are committed to complete transparency, accounting for every penny in and every penny out, ensuring that all funds are used effectively to rebuild small businesses and restore livelihoods in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. We have all put our heads together to give back in as many ways as we can, from monetary donations, equipment and supplies, to time and physical labor. We are pushing to rebuild and bring back businesses and homes and make as much of an impact as we can. It is truly incredible what people can do when they come together. If you would like to be a part of the cause, please click on the link in the description. We have already raised over $100,000 and would love to see that continue to grow. Help Grenada rise.